Okay, good.
Alright guys, today is the day. Today is the day that IK is getting his tattoo.
Okay guys, today is the day. I've just woken up. I'm still in my PJs. But before I go to the venue to go get my tattoo, I have to go meet with my academic tutor for some essay related stuff. So I'll see you after that. But yeah, I am kind of shitting myself. So my tattoo artist told me two things. First thing she told me was that I couldn't bring anyone with me, which was like, it's my first tattoo, bro. How you expecting me not to bring anyone? But like, it's fine because all my friends are too busy anyway. But it was still very upsetting that I didn't have the option in the first place. I feel like she was semi-flexible about it though. I also assumed from that I wasn't going to be allowed to bring recording equipment. However, since I didn't get to bring any friends, I figured this would be fine. Okay, I'm heading to uni now. Whoo, let's go.
Weather is terrible. It's gonna rain 1,000%. 1,000%.
So many buses. I don't know how people vlog in public, but I feel way too awkward to do this. Anyway, now we wait. Okay, so that's done. Now I have to find my way to South City Market, which, and I didn't realize this, is actually really far away. It's all the way in New Cross, so I have to get the Southeastern there from fucking London Bridge or something. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you updated.
Okay, good.
Alright guys, today is the day. Today is the day that IK is getting his tattoo. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this YouTube event.
Alright, here we go, beginning of my actual journey. Also, about vlogging in public, I feel like you just get a lot more comfortable doing it the more you do it. I do get in people's way a lot though, which is something I have to be careful about, but yeah, it's not so bad. So I realized I haven't told you anything about the actual tattoo I'm getting. So basically, I commissioned an artist named Chellaman. If you don't know him, he's a trans deaf artist. He's American. I'm not sure where exactly in America he's from, but yeah, I commissioned him to do a tattoo for me. He usually does abstract art, paintings, prints, that kind of thing. You should definitely check him out. His is at Chellaman. His art account is at Chellaman Art. Yeah, amazing person, love him so much. He's an artist that his work is just really inspirational to me and really personal, so I commissioned him to design a tattoo for me. But it's not for free and it's not for cheap. But I did that last year, so I no longer feel the weight of that economic decision anymore. I reached out to @Loz Tattooer at South City Market. Amazing tattoo artist. I particularly fell in love with her black work, which is why I reached out to her in particular. I reached out to her to do the tattoo for me. Sent her the design. I even superimposed it on my skin because, you know, I'd be doing too much, and I sent it to her. So yeah, I booked the appointment. I'm headed there now. I just remembered that the studio is cash only, so I need to find an ATM. Oh god. Yeah, but anyway, I'll show you guys the design. I don't know if I want to talk about why that particular design on my YouTube, just because it's something that's very personal to me, but we'll see how I'm feeling by the end of this video. Again, sorry I sound so nasal, I'm sick. But yeah, now I'm just waiting for my train. It's not that one.
Turns out the train from the last shot actually was my train, and I was on the wrong platform the whole time, so we're running out and it's gone. Fantastic.
At least now I can go find an ATM, there's that.
Now we've got to wait 10 minutes, 12:24.
The realization that in 15 minutes I'm going to be getting repeatedly stabbed with a needle is only just setting in, and I'm feeling pretty anxious about it. However, I've done a lot of research into tattoos and tattooing, so I feel relatively at ease. I'm also getting it tattooed on the least painful part of your body, or what is meant to be the least painful part. That's the side of my upper arm. So, fingers crossed. Also, there's a surprising lack of resources when it comes to getting tattoos for black people. So if you think I should make a video about tattoo advice for black folks, let me know.
Oh dear God.
I did not fit the vibe there. I walked in and it was completely monochrome. The place had an amazing aesthetic though. It was all black and white though. Everyone was like super goth with black hair and, you know, monochrome tats and all this stuff, and I walked in there with a floral t-shirt on with bright pink hair. It was hilarious. I did not fit the vibe, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, we're good. We got this. Just gotta fill in the letters now. And we're done. It hurts now that I've taken a break. I gotta.
Are you making some shirts? Yeah, right. I'll do probably most of this with your single needle. Yeah, fair enough.
We are done. Whew. Heading out now, it's raining. Oh my God, it's so cold. Can't tell whether I'm shaking from like the cold or like just the aftershock, you know what I mean?
Okay, so this is me right now. I'm so out of breath. It's so hard to vlog in the rain. I mean, obviously you can't. But yeah, that's done. Loz was amazing. Loz was so gentle. I mean, as gentle as you can be while tattooing a first timer. But it wasn't terrible. I'll tell you about the pain, but probably not right now just because it's raining and I have to head to Barbecue Museum because I'm meeting my friends to go for an exhibition. Unplanned, so that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, see you. There's people staring at me. Okay, so we're walking to Barbican. The pain of the tat, like the after pain, has actually become really bearable. Just gotta make sure I'm going the right way. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel the need to vlog this. Pretty irrelevant, but I'm gonna tell you guys about, you know, the process and everything after, and when it heals, I'll show you it. And yeah, so this should be coming out in about 2 weeks from now. Stay tuned.
You're my vlog now.
Guys, this is the first time I've been in a vlog. Oh my god. No, it's not my first time. Really? Yeah.
24 hours later.
Hi. Okay, so it's the morning after my tattoo. I feel pretty good about it. I'm gonna talk about, you know, what the process was and all that stuff. First thing I'm gonna talk about is the pain. Obviously, before you get a tattoo, you do a lot of research on it. And the most consistent thing I found that people were saying was that everyone was saying it felt like a cat scratch. I found it weird when they said it felt like a cat scratch because from what I remember, a cat scratch is really fucking painful. But like when they said, oh no, it just feels like a cat scratch, everyone was like playing it off and I was like, okay. What they don't tell you, however, is that it's hot. The needle is so hot. It feels like a hot cat scratch. You know what I mean? But like, something I found, and this was for me personally, and it's true because I'm a nervous leg shaker, but because the needle vibrates really quickly, like that's the way it works, it was sending vibrations like through my whole arm, and I just found that really soothing. Because it felt like, and someone said this, someone told me this, that it felt like their insides were shaking. And you know, that sounded kind of scary to me at first, but I kind of liked the way it felt, so that was like mildly soothing to me. Might be the same for you, might be different, I don't know. On the pain, however, like when you know it's coming, you brace, and then you flinch when it happens, and then you know, you just tense. And it's extremely bearable. That's something I will say. The pain is extremely bearable for me. And bear in mind, I did get it on the outside of my upper arm, which is apparently the least painful place to get a tattoo. Most painful would be your ribs and like your spine, etc. But yeah, I found it extremely bearable as long as, you know, I braced and I kind of knew it was coming, and it had been going on for a while. At this one point though, I did take a break and go to the bathroom but while she was filling it in, and at that point I did start to feel the pain, so I was like, oh, I gotta get back in that chair ASAP before I take this any further. Because of all the clenching though, that shit was an ab workout. Like, I will say that. I felt toned after this tattoo. Also, and it makes sense because people will be almost like completely naked in a tattoo parlor sometimes. It was warm in there. I don't know whether it was the adrenaline pumping through my veins, but I was sweating, bro. Like, maybe it had something to do with the vibration of my arm as well, but dude. Yeah, no, I loved it though. I loved it. The after pain for me wasn't too bad either, because I had to go to a museum right after, and then I had dance practice at night. And you know, I had my foot. It probably hurts more now than it did right after, to be honest, because I wrapped it overnight, but the top portion kind of got exposed. But you know, everything else is still wrapped. So I'm gonna go take it off, clean it a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you guys. Big reveal. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yelling at my mother like I know you hear me. Get a little closer, repeat. Bus driver pass me up, don't see me. Paramedic talk about what he need. He need his oxygen. They seem incompetent. I see the consequence.
Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much to Loz. Thank you to Chellaman for doing the design, and just, I love it so much, man. I just look at this, look at that side profile, man. See you back here in 2 weeks when it's at least mostly done healing. Cool. Bye.
One eternity later.
Okay, hi guys. It's been exactly 3.5 weeks since I got my tattoo. It should have mostly healed now. It hurts when like really hot water touches it, but apart from that, it's almost completely healed. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm gonna do a big reveal, and yeah, I've loved it. I've loved it so far though. So let's see. Also, I got my My Hero Academia shirt on. All right, I'm gonna show you in a sec. I have my Star Wars shirt on under it. Okay, here we go. Here it is. You see it? Pretty nice, huh? I'm so happy with it. Look at the detail. The black work's pretty good. There are some spots where like I can see that the ink has faded just because I accidentally picked them while it was healing. I didn't know that this would happen. Never mind. But yeah, that's my tat. I love it. It's pretty big though, right? For my first tattoo. Also, I know you might be thinking, IK, about 20 frames ago, your hair was pink. What's happening? Well, I will tell you, It's this new thing I'm trying called anxiety. I'm kidding. Now, by popular demand, I'm gonna be talking about the meaning behind my tattoo. So as you can see, it says make your own space. And that's kind of a testament to what I've been doing, as well as a reminder for something I want to continue to try to do. Because having moved from Lagos to Abuja to the UK and never really having, this is to do with relationships, never really having, you know, the kind of healthy childhood relationships that help you discover like your self-identity, help you to grow like as a person, that kind of thing. You know, the kind of friends you have from when you're 7, you're kids and you grow up together, you keep talking, you stay in touch, that kind of thing. You go back home, you see them, but I never really had a home. I never really had a place where I was long enough to say that I feel like I belong here. And the desperation that comes with that creates this kind of issue where you're trying to change yourself to fit into other people's schemas, to fit your piece into other people's puzzles, instead of making your own space, and kind of letting people come to you. And I don't mean letting people come to you as in you don't seek out healthy relationships. What I mean is when you make your own space in your life and you know who you are, people who appreciate that will come to you, as opposed to you trying to change yourself, change who you are to fit into other people's spaces. Does that make sense? I mean, that followed me into secondary school for the longest time. That followed me into A-levels, and it followed me largely into university. And sometimes I still do feel like that. Sometimes I still don't feel like I have a place where I belong, or you know, I have friends who I belong with. But you know, we're getting there day by day. And this is just a reminder to keep doing that, to keep making my own space, to keep doing what I love, to stay true to myself, and thereby making my own space. So yeah, it also has to do with career stuff and just like, you know, racial dynamics. Because I came here, I had to learn about racial dynamics and, you know, what it means to be black in a white space, and you know, the fact that there aren't really spaces for us and by us, and even on YouTube and in the professional world. That's part of the reason I started this channel, is because I couldn't find any black men doing YouTube whom I could look up to or look towards for inspiration or you know guidance, that kind of thing. So I started my own, and that's me making my own space in an industry where there isn't one. Yeah, cool. So yeah, that's just it's a testament and a reminder to continue to do that, to make my own space. And yeah, I hope you can resonate with that. Anyway guys, that's probably the video done. If there's anything else you want to know about this tattoo, and especially for all my black people who are watching this, because I know the lack of resources there are when it comes to us looking for advice on tattoos online, if you want me to make another video compiling all the research I did and all the information I managed to find into one video to make a tattoo advice for black people video, please let me know in the comments below. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know. Any other questions about this, let me know. But otherwise, I think that's it. Sorry, I ran out of storage space. But yeah, as usual, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Love you. Thank you. Bye.